Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Blazing Beaks. So we're going to continue platypus runs, just because. So in the last episode I had talked about wanting more items in this game. I think some people kind of took that the wrong way. My perspective on this is kind of pulled from Nuclear Throne, Binding of Isaac, and, you know, a bunch of other roguelikes that kind of hand you a bunch of stuff fairly early on, more or less on a silver platter, and a lot of them can be things that, like, really drastically change gameplay. Generally, almost always for the better. Sometimes for the worse. Yeah, I mean, like, getting Ipecac is kind of a bit of a mess, but whatever. But, you know, I feel like those little poison popper guys should be immune to the poison. Maybe. I don't know. Meh. Whatever. But, so usually you get an item that kind of defines your run fairly early on, and if you don't, you're kind of in trouble. And I feel like this game might not be, like, might not have that sort of thing, and I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be good or bad for it in the long run. Because, like, even Nuclear Throne gives you a couple of stuff fairly early on. Oh, shoot, what's the one? The one that makes, like, enemies' bullets, you know, slower. That kind of helps. I'm more thinking about stuff that, like, oh, jeez. What's a good one? I mean, the one that makes corpses launch further, like, that in and of itself is just such a, like, massive difference. I'm just gonna let... Oh. I hope he didn't lay an egg there. Unfortunately, the eggs do not have Z-axis priorities. I'm just gonna kill the frog. Gotta make myself a safe spot, because getting towards that is going to be a problem. But, I don't think I got an item from that. I think I literally just got a coin. Maybe I did get an item from it, and I pressed E too fast? Entirely possible. Okay. Good. Didn't lose my coin, for getting hit by explosives. Okay, and luckily coins last a lot longer than they used to, which helps a lot. But I'm not... I could be wrong on this, but it does feel like the this game does not have run-defining powers yet. Most of the things that I've gotten relic-wise have been like extra money or extra hearts or, you know, kind of minimal stuff like that. And, you know, for all I know, it might not actually be so so important to have those. Like, this could actually be one of those games where you're truly... Okay. I was really hoping I could squeak by that, but I guess, my hitbox is larger than I was hoping it would be. Saint Steriden. Well, luckily we get hearts. Hell yeah. Nope. Let's grab the money. I guess I'm gonna go shopping, even if I haven't found a single cursed artifact yet. I mean, if I can even find just one here, that'd be kind of nice, but it looks like, we're relicless. But wealthy. Main thing is, I'll go in, and if I can go shopping, great. I got 9 coins. I'm counting artifacts. Don't disturb. Well, let's get this, whatever this is, and we're back to the regular pistol. Are they always going to be question mark, or you know, I have no idea. But you know, by this point, ow, I didn't even notice the Vegeman in the corner there. Okay. But you know, by this point you'd have at least like 1 or 2 interesting perks, for pretty much any run. And so far I'm not entirely convinced that I will get one, period. And that's kind of where my gripe comes from. I don't need anything handed to me on a silver platter. In fact, I find the artifact system incredibly, compelling. Like, I really like the idea of having to work to get these things. It's like if every item was deal with the devil in Binding of Isaac. To me, that's really cool. It's just also, I feel like for the effort that would go into such a thing, I should be properly rewarded. Let's see. Every time I pick up a heart, I lose 3 coins. Well, I don't have much money. Let's go with it. We get another coin. We don't have any money here. And so that's why I was kind of suggesting the idea that every cursed artifact corresponds with... I was kind of hoping I could go into one of the Mario pipes for like a platformy segment. It'd be bad, maybe, but still. Okay, yep. I'm gonna get the money. I'm not entirely sure where the frog went. I think the frog killed himself, actually. Okay, I'll just let that happen. I don't remember what the egg does. I think the egg's effect is minor, at best. But, takes away the ability to slide. I don't use it anyway. Alright. Hey, Newt. Too early. There we go. Luckily, bosses had their HP reduced in recent patches. Okay. Admittedly, we've only ever seen the first one, so... it's not quite the same. Stop spawning creatures. I want to shoot you, damn it. They changed his pattern, and it's frustrating me, because he used to alternate freely, but... So the problem is there's no good tells between his tongue attack and his spawn creatures attack. Like, I kind of wish, yeah, because the thing is his... Ow! Didn't even notice it. Maybe there is one, but I'm too busy. Dang it. Okay. No, there's no good tells between one attack versus the other. Okay. So I'm gonna lose 3 coins if I pick up any of those hearts. I know I missed one. Binoculars. Increases chance to loot more items. I'm gonna save my money. Hopefully we can find a shop here. Unfortunately, my my skill in the graveyard is unlimited at best. I don't have enough exposure with this place to do well. Okay, doing kind of fine here. I'm mostly worried about the shooty dude. Okay, yep. Ooh, potion. Okay. I don't know what the potion does. Toxic substance. Well, considering everything is instant death in this game anyway, I don't mind it. Let's see. You know, I'm actually kind of ridiculously tired. I just woke up, so I'm not, like, running on all cylinders right now. Okay, I'm hoping I can kill the worm before I decide to get out here. Unfortunately, we've got the bird statue right there, which gives me the ghost. I just have to be careful. He's not actually too dangerous, which is good. Okay. We've got a locked room. I'm not entirely confident in my ability to do a locked room, but I might as well do it for the potential for good loot. I also have a key. Ah, shit. Huh. You know what? This actually works out incredibly well. Because they kill each other. This is why these guys should be immune to slime, I think. Okay. So keychain. Increases chance to loot more keys. I'll take it. I like the idea of these relics, but I almost feel like the game should... I prefer games that get harder and harder, but give you tons of interesting stuff, than remain particularly stingy the entire way through. I'm gonna grab the nettle, make it so I can't pick up hearts, that way I will not bankrupt myself. This could be a death sentence for me, but I figure, why not? Who cares? Okay. So far, so good. Oh, shit. We've got a worm shooting at me from a distance. I'd like that money. But it'll be a problem. Okay. I'm gonna just stay away from these guys. Okay, good. We got the worm. Okay, these guys are not nearly as problematic as I once thought they would be. Now let's grab that money before they go anywhere. Okay, and let's look around. Because I made it. I've made it to the second shop, finally. That doesn't happen very often. Now what do I get? Okay, let's grab everything. So, wild berries, max HP. Transdimensional pizza is useless. Lotto ticket. Chance you will not be charged for a weapon purchase in the shop. I'll take that, and bam! Was charged. But now I have this thing. Which is new. I kind of wish you could test fire guns. Now, I can't switch between guns, can I? No. So I'm stuck with whatever this is. Alright. Well, I'll save my money for something more expensive as we go along. Ain't that fancy. Okay. That's a run winner. If only I could get this thing to do strike through. Now, I don't know if it does AoE. It doesn't look like it does. That's just a cool status effect. Or not status effect, visual effect. But I will gladly have it. So we are perfectly accurate now. Which I'm kind of excited about. Okay, I am here. I'm perfectly accurate and my damage is really good. Okay. None of them had gold on them except for you. Which lasts a lot longer. Okay, Poison Spearhead. Reduces reload speed and fire rate by 40%. That's a bit scary. 70% chance to break a key trying to use it. We're right before a boss. I could hold the broken lock, but it would probably cost me an item. I'm a little bit... Let's go with the Poison Spearhead. I missed. Okay. I'm trying to keep my distance from most things. Nice part about this gun is it's got ridiculous range. And perfect accuracy, for better or worse. Sometimes I kind of lead shots into enemies, and well, that actually becomes kind of a problem. You know, kind of letting enemies come into my gunfire instead. Okay. So this is going to be a bit harder. Poison Spearhead hurts. That said, this is already kind of a gun that isn't meant to be rapid fired, so hopefully we won't be put into, like, any specific firefights. Well, that worked out really well. Dude blew up everything. Let's get the money. I'm just gonna snipe through here. It is nice having a gun that more or less just snipes most enemies here. Every time you lose an HP, you lose 2 coins. Black Potato might not be a bad idea. I don't take that much damage, and if I do, I'm going to die. Yeah, let's go with it. But yeah, stuff like the Transdimensional Pizza, for example, I find that kind of unconvincing. I almost feel like there should be 3 different tiers of items. Basic items, cursed items, and, you know, actually beneficial items. And I was not aware that those would explode. Okay, well that sucked. And we lose some coinage as a result. Oh, goody. Me sniping the ghost statue does not qualify for summoning the ghost, I believe. Either that or I'm not close enough to it. I don't know. I'm gonna try and be very careful here. Because those ghosts are kind of the main reason why I die on these levels. Alright, well, let's go fight the second boss. Note to self, don't touch the mushrooms. I really wish you could actually shoot the mushrooms a second time around. Bogey. Okay, so he has... I kind of wish you could shoot him while he was rolling. He is just a giant piece of meat, isn't he? Okay. And he gets faster, of course. Oh, that was close. Hey. I don't know how I feel about that. Kinda grumpy. I should have probably dashed. I'm just not used to using it, because most of the time it's not necessary in any way, shape, or form. If, also dash does not give you, iframes in the slightest, which is a problem. Ouch. I like this game. I really like where they're going with it. The gameplay is decent. The item system is cool. But like I was saying, I think there should be 3 different types of items. Cursed, neutral, and beneficial. And I feel like certain things should be kind of on the neutral side. And beneficial should be like the outright combat upgrades. So... I'm trying to remember what all of my items do. The binoculars increase my chance of getting items. I don't remember what the second one does, and unfortunately there's no item list. And then there was the one that made it so that occasionally guns are free. Guns are free would definitely be on the beneficial side. Maybe the extra loot one would be on the beneficial side, but like I need stuff like Magic Mosh and you know, Polyphemus and stuff, things that like drastically change my run. So I turn from kind of being this coward sniper type character, which, you know, I will admit the guns do actually make like a fairly big difference there, but I just wish the like, you occasionally did run into items outside of the locked rooms that actually had good stuff in them. Like, you know, here's an item that, reduces your max HP by 1, but fully heals you. Like, that's not an item you want to get from the artifact trader. That's something you want to find out in the world when you're desperate for more HP. But from my perspective, I'm kind of iffy on that sort of thing, because I just got one shot by a boss. Admittedly, he only does 3 damage, but when my maximum is 5, well... it sucks a bit. Say what you want, but it's nice playing games where you have at least a little bit of survivability on top of it all. Oh well, I mean, I'm gonna keep throwing myself at it. It's obviously one of those kind of process things where you get better and better as you go along. But I'm still going to be fairly honest about my gripes, just because this is an in-development game, and you know, there's a chance some of these things will get fixed around. Like, I like the idea of it being high stakes, but I again feel like it should be one of those where, like, high volumes of damage, high volumes of health, kind of running and gutting and keeping your supplies up as opposed to getting insta-gibbed somewhere through. Because I get insta-gibbed a lot in this game, and that's kind of... you get deflated on that one. I've been playing Slay the Spire a lot, and there's always this nice feeling of struggling to survive that I don't quite get from this game. Oh well. Oh well. So, I guess I will see you guys in the next episode of Blazing Beaks, and as always, thanks for watching.